Hey, what is up, you guys, and welcome to another speed build, or shall I say, a shell challenge. So yeah, today I'm here with another Hiphiprenee Shell challenge, and I've been having a lot of fun working on these, and I know I've said that in the previous shell challenge videos, which is this is number 3, I believe. Anyways, the point is, I've been having a lot of fun working on these, and like, I don't know, it's fun. Especially this one. This is probably the most fun I've had working on a shell challenge, and it's because I put in a lot of work and dedication to this. Like, I seriously hope the video you are watching right now gets good views, because I worked so hard for this. I worked so hard on this shell. This is the longest I've ever worked on a Sims build. Like, no joke. The longest I think I worked on a Sims build was two and a half days. And it was like a family-sized house that I was making, and I think I worked on it for a full day. Then I worked on it for a half day, and then I think I took a break, and then I worked on it the third day. Yeah, I completed it. So yeah, it was a 2.5 day, working on it. You know what I mean? I worked on it for 2.5 days. So yeah, that was the longest time I spent on a build until now. This one took me an entire week, and I'm pretty sure you can see why in the thumbnail. Actually, I don't know, because I don't know how I'm going to do the thumbnail yet. But spoiler alert, if you didn't see in the thumbnail, the house you're seeing me work on right now is RENEE'S shell. This is all she gave me. But instead of just working on this, making a nice little cute house and not giving myself a headache, I decided to make an entire, like, small town block thing with a gas station, park, multiple houses. I literally went all out. I made streets. I pretty much made an entire neighborhood. And literally, that's the biggest project I've ever worked on, and I don't even know. I have no words, if I'm being honest. I have no words. I don't know why I couldn't just sit back and relax and work on her little build. Nope. I decided to go all out and make an entire neighborhood. Why? I don't know. Don't ask me. But the point is, I did this, and I had fun doing it. But I'm so happy. I'm happy I'm done. I'm just extremely happy I've finished this, because no joke, I think around day 3 or 4, I'm like, please let it be the end. Please let it be the end. And every time I would finish a part of the neighborhood, I would realize, oh wait, you still have more to do. So yeah, I definitely went all out for this shell challenge, so I hope this video does well, because if it doesn't, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna crawl into a hole and cry, because I worked so hard on this. And I never beg for views. I never beg for people to, like, come watch my videos. I don't do that, but this time I am, because this took forever. This took forever. Like, but yeah, I had a lot of fun working on it, even though, like I said, it took forever. And the funny thing is, Renee gave everyone 2 weeks to work on this shell. 2 entire weeks. And a 2-week deadline is a pretty good deadline. But I felt rushed, and it's not her fault. Not at all. It's my fault. I don't know why, but I always feel rushed, and it's because I procrastinate a lot. I like pushing things back. I don't like working on things at the moment. I always give myself an illusion of unlimited time. Until it's too late, and then I'm screwed, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I knew that I had big ideas for what this shell was going to end up like, and what I wanted it to be. So I knew that if I gave myself 1 day, it wasn't going to be enough time. So, she gave us 2 weeks, and I worked a whole week on it. And then I worked a couple of hours on the same day that I finished it, just adding extra details and whatnot. But yeah, I felt rushed, and it's not her fault at all. Like I said, it's my fault, because I know how I am, and I knew that I wasn't going to complete it, and I kept pushing myself. I kept forcing myself to work on this shell. I honestly, there were days where I'm like, I don't want to work on this. I don't want to work on this. But I pushed myself to do so because, well, I knew that I had grand plans, and I knew if I only gave myself like a day or two to work on it, it wasn't going to be enough. So I said, you know what? You have 2 weeks. Work on it as much as you can, and you'll be happier in the end. And I was right. I finished this in the first week, and now I'm a happy boy. I'm a very happy boy because, yeah. I'm just happy I'm done with it, okay? I'm happy I'm done with it. If Renee does another shell challenge, I most likely will participate, but I don't think I'm gonna go as far as to make a whole tiny fucking town, because who has time to do that? I don't. I still can't believe this is what I decided to do. I could have easily just made a tiny suburban house with a nice luscious backyard and nice kid stuff in the backyard and maybe some gardening stuff and maybe a shed. I don't know. I could have done something simple, but no, of course I couldn't do that, and I made an entire little fucking town. I don't know why I did that, but yeah. Actually, you know what? I know exactly why I did this. So, I don't know if you guys watched my last video where I worked on another Hiphiprenee Shell challenge. I made a small black and white modern house. And so I was watching Renee's live stream when she was touring them. I love watching her live streams. I love seeing other people's creativity. I love seeing just the community coming together and working on something. It's kind of awesome. Anyways, yeah, I love watching Renee's live streams, and there are some people that came out of the woodworks and made mansions and made very creative and colorful things, and I was just here with my tiny little mediocre. Why am I speaking like this? Anyways, I just popped up with my small, very insignificant black and white modern. Meanwhile, people were working on mansions and Airbnbs and shopping centers and all that stuff. And I'm over here with my tiny little build. So, I guess my competitive side came out, and I'm like, you know what? Okay. I'm gonna work hard this time, and I made this shell as big as possible. So yeah, it's on a 64 by 64 lot. I literally made it the biggest possible. But it's mostly because my competitive side came out, and yeah. And I don't understand why my competitive side comes out at all, because this is just for fun. This is, there's no prize to be won. This is just for fun. So I don't know why my competitiveness shows up. I think it's not really competitiveness. I think it's mostly inspiration, because making small homes that I could finish in under 3 hours is definitely my comfort zone. I like working on smaller builds because I have this mentality where, oh, if I'm working on this house and it fails, like it doesn't turn out the way I want it, then it's no big deal. I was only working on it for 3 hours, so I really didn't lose that much time. That's my mentality. So I'm always afraid to work on large scale builds because I always think to myself, oh, if I work on this for like a week and it's ugly, then I let myself down. And that's not a good way of thinking. Sometimes pushing yourself, even if you're afraid to fail, is good. I feel like I'm being very preachy right now. I don't mean to be, but honestly, I don't know why. I don't think it's competitiveness, actually. I think it's mostly these people who made these large, beautiful homes and colorful homes, things that I would never dream of doing because it's totally out of my comfort zone. Those people inspired me to do this. So thank you for that, honestly, because I would have probably just stuck with making a small house and calling it a day. But I think, coming out of my comfort zone a little bit more, working on things that I would normally not work on just because I'm afraid of failure. I think, branching out and doing new things and different things is good. And I had a lot of fun working on this, and I totally love how it turned out. So this was a success in my eyes. So yeah, I worked on this for a long time, but if this video doesn't do that great, I'm okay with that because I had fun working on this. I feel like I'm preaching. I don't mean to. Um, oh, and another reason why I love this entire build is because, since this is a neighborhood, I obviously added different houses, one next to each other, stuff like that. So yeah, since this is an entire neighborhood and there's multiple houses, I wanted each house to feel different. So Renee's shell, like the actual shell that I worked on, her house is very clean and very pretty on the inside. So I imagine maybe like a college girl living there or something like that, a girl fresh out of college, maybe working an internship or something. The house I'm currently working on, the one you see on screen right now, it's a little bit run down. The inside is dirty. It's very disgusting on the inside with cracks on the wall and a sneaky little surprise in the upstairs. Just saying, a sneaky little surprise in the upstairs. Yeah, so there's each house has its own personality, and I love that because you could kind of envision who lives there. So yeah, like I said, on Renee's shell, I made that house very pretty and very blue and very colorful, and I imagine maybe a girl fresh out of college living there. Maybe she works a part-time job, or I don't know. You can make up your own stories, but her house is very pretty, very clean, very, good looking. This house I'm working on the other hand, is very broken down, very mismatched furniture, and very dirty and stuff. So yeah, you could definitely tell that different people live in different houses, because in real life not every single house is going to look the same. Of course, there are some people who are neater than others, there are some people who are cleaner than others. Wait, I just said the same thing. Anyways, the point is, you get what I mean. I made each house a little bit different because I wanted each house to feel unique in its own way. So I hope I accomplished what I was going for, and each house feels its own way. Yeah, I don't know. There's probably one other house because I think I built four houses in total. No, how many houses did I make? Five. I think it was five houses. I think maybe one or two feels slightly the same or very samey or whatever, and it's because I guess I have my own style of furnishing builds. So yeah, there might be a house that feels kind of like the neighbor's house, but I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Maybe they saw the same furniture catalog and bought the same things. I don't know. But yeah, I had a goal and I went for it, and I think I kind of accomplished it. I'm not sure, but I don't think I recorded the upstairs of this build, because I knew that making an entire neighborhood was going to make this video long enough. So there are some parts that I cut out, so you will see me jumping here, then there, then here sometimes, or you might see things off in the background that you're like, wait a minute, that wasn't there before, and it's probably things that I either chose to edit out or not record, because this video is probably going to be like 70 hours long if I added those things. So yeah, there's definitely a lot of things that I cut out or didn't add. So yeah, that's the thing. But yeah, here we go with the mismatch. It's mismatch, right? Whatever. So yeah, there's a lot of furniture that doesn't match up here, and there's a lot of clutter items, and there's a lot of holes in the wall, and furniture with wood tones that don't match at all, which hurts my soul, but it's okay. Maybe this dude gets them out of the junkyard, or just doesn't care. I don't know. He's a creepy dude. You will see why in the upstairs. just there's some stuff in this house. Okay, there are things in this house. There are things that's happened in this house that is perfect for a horror movie or something. But anyways, the point is, I like the vibe that I went with this house, especially since I've been watching a lot of true crime. I'm not trying to spoil anything, but I've been watching a lot of true crime. So yeah, I kind of got inspiration from that to make this house. So, yeah. And it's a weird turn. It's a weird turn that this house took because originally it was going to be like an older person living here, like a little granny or something, and maybe she likes collecting furniture, so everything was mismatched. But then it took a dark turn, and yeah, now a complete creepy person lives here. Oh yeah, yeah. You see me literally completely cut out any outside work, any like placing of the truck, and just jump to the outside fencing and making the shed and everything. Yeah, see, this is what I mean. I jumped around a lot, but that's because of time. I didn't want this video to be 30 hours long. I just wanted to keep it nice, short, and simple. Oh, as you can see there were some graves. I think those get removed because I put everything on like a foundation to make it not street level, because in real life we don't really have street levels. We have like the street and then on the curb and then your house, you know? So yeah, I wanted to add curve. Yeah, you know what I mean? I can't think clearly, okay? Look, I've been sick these past 2 days, which is why I haven't been active anywhere, and I can't think properly. The point is, yeah, I wanted it to feel lifted up from the ground because I didn't want it to be street level. So that's what I did here, and I personally like how it turned out. You will see me doing it with the entire neighborhood, and I think it looks cool. I think it looks better than when it didn't have it. I also think I changed the street color because that's black, but like a dirty black. So I think I changed it to a darker, more nice looking black for the street. But yeah, I really, really like how this turned out. Even though adding the foundation was sort of a pain in the ass because I don't know why I couldn't, just plop the house already on the foundation. It was a whole thing. But it's okay. It's okay. I made it work. I made it work. But yeah, I've been feeling sick these past like 2 days, and I don't know what's wrong with me. Uh, I've been having really bad headaches, and I've been feeling very sleepy too. Um, but yeah, let's all hope it's not what's going around. Yeah, let's really all hope that it's not what's currently going around because I can't deal with that. I can't. Um, yeah. I'm making myself worry now. Let's not deal with that. I just noticed that I'm 17 minutes in a 47-minute video. This is why I sometimes don't work on large speed builds, because I know I'm going to have to sit here during the voiceover and talk for the amount of time. Even though I know there are some people who prefer no voiceover and prefer like music playing in the background, which I understand, but I like talking with you guys. I like conversating with you guys. I like doing these voiceovers. And yeah, they might be a pain in the ass sometimes to do, like complete pain in the ass to do, but I have fun doing these, and I have fun working on these voiceovers. So it's a weird thing. Like, I like doing them, but I hate when they get too long. I don't know, it's weird because I feel like I'm not an interesting person at all. So sometimes doing these voiceovers feels like, oh, what am I going to talk about? Um, so that's a thing. Yeah. Soon enough, you will see me moving this whole entire thing to a bigger lot, because I had more ideas, and I'm like, yeah, this isn't big enough for what I had in mind. So you will see me move all of this to a bigger lot soon, and I really like how it turned out. I actually really enjoy how this turned out. I'm so proud of this build. I can't get over it. I'm very, very proud of how this turned out, and it being my biggest and most pain in the ass build, I'm proud with how it turned out. I wasn't going to talk about this, but I feel like since this video is really, really long, I have to. um, so these past 2 days that I've been sick, I was sort of indirectly involved in Twitter drama. So this other small Sims content creator went on a Twitter rampage saying very homophobic and transphobic things. I'm not gonna repeat what she said because they're just not okay. And yeah, she went on a complete rampage saying very homophobic, very transphobic things. And I don't like getting involved in Twitter drama because I feel like that makes people think that I'm a problematic person, which I'm not. I don't like getting involved in problems. But, when I see certain things like that obviously, I'm trying to, like, say what I feel. Okay, well, how do I say this? How do I say this? How do I say this? Okay. I don't like getting involved in Twitter drama because I feel like that makes me seem problematic, which I'm not. But when it's certain things like this, very homophobic things, or where they're clearly targeting a certain group of people, I find an issue in that. Especially since I'm part of the LGBT community because I'm bisexual. So seeing someone spew out all that hate is disgusting. And I wanted to say something, but I didn't. Especially since I was sick and I still feel sick. Anyways, especially since at that moment I was extremely sick and I wanted to do nothing more than just sleep. I didn't respond. I honestly didn't think much of the tweets, which I'm kind of ashamed to say, especially with how not okay they are. I didn't think much of the tweets. At first, I honestly thought she was just a troll. I just thought that she was tweeting those things to get attention, so I didn't think much of it. But the more she tweeted out, the more it seemed like, oh, wait a minute, this is an actual person. This is what this person actually believes and stands for, But yeah, she was dropping very homophobic things, very transphobic things, and I kept thinking to myself, oh, wait a minute, this has to be a troll. This has to be a troll. So I kept ignoring it. But she kept tweeting, and she kept tweeting, and she kept tweeting. But I was so tired that I didn't want to give her a full response. So I literally just replied to one of her hate tweets. And I just said, you're disgusting. You're a disgusting person, I think I said. Like, give me a second. I have my phone with me. I said, where is it? Yeah, I said, wow, you're a disgusting person. That's literally all I said. Yeah, that's literally all I said. And then she replied with, and you're gay. Your mother must be proud. And then she replied to her own reply, bitch, I'm grown as fuck. I'm not in school, you dumb cunts. And then someone replied to her, you need help, honey. Which I kind of find funny because that girl does need help. I don't know what's up with her. Anyways, yeah, but I never saw that reply because she blocked me. Literally I'm guessing after she saw the you're disgusting or you're a disgusting person, she blocked me. So I never saw that she replied to me until one of you guys, one of my lovely viewers, told me, hey, did you know that she replied? And I'm like, no. So they sent me screenshots and I saw everything. And then I asked my friend if I could use her Twitter and I read the tweets myself. And yeah, she replied to me with that. And I don't know. I think she's still tweeting homophobic things. I'm not sure. Huh. Let me get into my second Twitter account and see if she's still posting homophobic things. Let's see. No, she was posting if anybody wants a stuff pack, and she's posting about custom content and like a build she made, and then talking about friend codes for the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, so today she's not posting anything homophobic, but 2 days ago she was on a rampage, and yeah, she blocked me. After I told her that she's disgusting, because, she is. She's a disgusting person. I don't even think that was a good enough reply. I should have said something worse. But whatever. Sometimes you have to be the bigger person. Even though I honestly think I shouldn't even have replied that, I shouldn't have told her, oh, you're a disgusting person. I probably should have kept my nose out of it. I most likely shouldn't have said anything, and I did. I don't know. I don't like getting involved in Twitter drama, but like she was pissing me off, okay? She's over here talking about trans people like if they're not human or something, and that's messed up. And she's talking about the LGBT community and like how trans men or gay men aren't really men at all. You don't tweet stuff like that. You know, everyone is entitled to their own opinion, no matter how wrong it is. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion. But girl, really, you're gonna post it on Twitter? Like, no, don't do that. And yeah, I probably shouldn't have given her attention by replying that. I don't know. I don't know. I probably shouldn't have gotten involved. But she pissed me off, okay? And the crazy thing is, even Lil Simsy got involved. And by the way, if you don't know who Lil Simsy is, I'm kind of shocked because if you're watching my video, which is a speed build video, I'm pretty sure you watch her. She's another Sims content creator, but she's very large. I think she almost is at 1 million subscribers. I think, I'm not sure, but I think she's like nearing that number. Anyways, even she got involved because Lil Simsy tweeted at this girl saying, "Is your Twitter always full of you being an awful person, or are you going wild today?" So even Lil Simsy replied to this girl. And then I guess Kayla blocked her. And then this girl said, "Aw, a big YouTuber can't take the fact someone doesn't like her, boo-hoo." And then she said something, look at all the attention I'm getting. So I don't know if this girl is actually a hate-filled person, or if she's doing this purely for clout or for attention, because if attention is what she was looking for, then I guess she got it, because there's a ton of people who were talking about her, and even Lil Simsy talked about her, which she's obviously a large creator, a large content creator. So I don't know. I think this girl's probably doing it for attention, but I'm not sure. I think she is just an awful person. I don't know. I think this girl is just, I don't know. And she's like enjoying this. She is enjoying all the hate she's getting. She's enjoying people saying that she is a terrible person. She's enjoying the attention she's getting. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I just can't believe someone out there really went crazy and started tweeting all these homophobic and transphobic things and threatening simmers and all of this stuff. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what's up with this girl. I keep saying I don't know. But honestly, I feel like the reason I'm mostly shocked is because I've been part of the Sims community since 2017, and I've never ever seen something like this. Like, just recently I found out that there are Sims shaming groups on Facebook talking about how terrible, I say in air quotes, people's houses are, and making fun of users, which is not okay. And then now there's this Sims content creator who's also saying homophobic and transphobic things, and I'm just like, what is going on? My whole world is coming crashing down, because I honestly thought the Sims community was just all this like puppies and rainbows bullshit, but it's not. Apparently there are really mean people here. But yeah, I honestly didn't expect that. It came out of left field. It really did. Just imagine sitting in your bed. You're sick. You feel weak. You feel terrible. You go and check Twitter, and you see a fellow Sims content creator tweeting out very hateful and immature things. It came out of nowhere. It really did. But it's okay. It's not okay, but it's okay. You know? Yeah. And if for some bizarre reason, the girl who tweeted all of these disgusting things out is watching this, what is wrong with you? Honestly, like, it's okay to have your own opinion and your own beliefs and your own whatever, but you really gotta go out for people like that on Twitter? That is kind of rude and kind of mean and not okay. And if you're trying to grow an audience and you're trying to grow your YouTube channel or your Twitch or your something, this is not the way you do it. because people are not going to support a homophobic person. I mean, yeah, you got some people on your side. I mean, I saw those tweets. I saw some tweets where people were like, "Oh yeah, you're totally right." But girl, a large majority of people don't agree with what you said. A large group of people think that what you said is disgusting and hurtful. So, if you're trying to grow your YouTube audience or your Twitch audience or whatever, this is not the way to do it. Just saying, just putting that out there. But I highly doubt this girl is watching this video. I highly doubt that. But it's okay. I don't care. I just think what she said was disgusting. But it's okay. I think she got what she wanted. I think what she wanted was attention. And, you know, she got it, I guess. I don't know. I just... Anyways, if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, it's always going to be in the description below if you guys are interested in that. Also, my Instagram is down there, even though I haven't been active on it lately. I mostly post cool video game screenshots there. But on Twitter, I mostly put like updates if something's going on with my channel, or you know, random things that go on throughout my day. I'll just tweet it out there. So yeah, if you guys are interested in any of that, everything is going to be in the description. Also, my my ID, my what is it, my gallery ID, I don't know, is down there too. So if you guys want to download the speed build, it's all in the description. So yeah. I just can't get over everything that happened these past, 48 hours on Twitter, and I don't know. And I felt like also, you know, being sick. You know, when you're sick, your thought process doesn't really work sometimes. So I feel like being sick and then seeing all of this pop up on Twitter was a complete, like, wait a minute, what kind of moment for me. Because I didn't expect this at all, and I spend at least 90% of my days on Twitter, so, you know, that came out of nowhere. It was shocking. But yeah, anyways, enough of that topic. I don't want to keep talking about this girl who spews out hate. Yeah. So here you see me working on a smaller home. All the other houses are 2 stories and all that, but this one is a single story house. I really, really like how it looks. It's very cute. Yeah, I really, really like this house. Has a little nice parking lot thing where the car is under that little canopy thing, and I think that's kind of cute. I really like that. Yeah, I really like how this house turned out. I hate doing this because my intention was to talk throughout the entire speed build, but I don't feel good. My headache is getting worse. Literally this whole time I've been doing this voiceover, I've been feeling like a headache coming in. But anyways, I'm gonna lay down and hopefully not fall asleep, because after this video exports, I have to put it to upload to YouTube. So yeah, hopefully I don't fall asleep. Because this video has to go up tomorrow at the time of making this video. But yeah, the house next to this one is probably one of my favorite parts of this entire shell, or this entire speed build, because it's very creative, I guess. The house next to this one, it has a moving truck in the front, and it has boxes and you know, furniture and all that stuff, and it looks like somebody's moving in, and I really like how that looks. It looks really cool while looking at it. I don't know, I like what I did there. I didn't make it like a regular house. Somebody's moving in, you know. I think it's a kind of cool idea. But yeah, I need to go to sleep because my brain hurts. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. Remember, be kind to one another, because the world is crazy right now, and honestly, the last thing we need is hate on the internet. So yeah, stay kind, be a nice thoughtful person. And I hope you guys have enjoyed the speed build, and I hope you guys continue to watch and enjoy the rest of it. I love you guys, and yeah, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, do all those cool things, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye. bye.